Part 1. What is a table of specifications and what are its characteristics? Angela needs to design a test for her group of 5th graders in a public school, but is not really sure how to go about it. She's wondering how to construct it so that there is a balance between the points assigned to each language objective or indicator of learning and the time spent in class working on that objective. Luckily, an experienced colleague, Colin, explains that it is very effective to use something called a table of specifications, or TOS, also known as blueprint, and then explains what it is. A TOS, says Colin, is a table that helps teachers align objectives, instruction, and assessment. This strategy can be used for a variety of assessment methods, but is most commonly associated with constructing traditional summative tests. The main goal is that there is complete harmony between the objectives and the time dedicated to the content. Teachers must not assign a big number of points to items testing content that was scarcely covered in class. At this point, Angela immediately remembers the principle of assessment called content validity. Exactly, says Colin. Validity is the degree to which the evaluation we make can be trusted based on the quality of evidence we gathered. To be trustworthy, the test must cover what was actually dealt with in class. Angela says she's now ready to construct her TOS and prepare the exam. But her colleague says, wait, first you need to understand 3 basic elements of their construction: their purpose, their essential elements, and the steps to construct it. So why do we need a TOS? Basically, a TOS helps us make an informed decision on the number of points to be assigned for each language objective or indicator of learning, the types of items that can be considered in the test, and the total number of points. So, in sum, this tool ensures an alignment between the items and the content, the skills, or the constructs that the test intends to evaluate, ensuring that the test or the assessment measures what it intends to measure, which is the validity principle. Next, Colin focuses on the essential elements to consider when constructing a TOS. To properly construct the TOS, we need to consider the language objectives covered in class, the time or lessons spent on each objective, the preliminary number of points on the test, the percentage of the test, and administrative aspects like the name of the school, name of the teacher, term, worth, type of test, and others defined by the school. Angela is clear so far, but now wants to see a concrete example of a TOS. Colin then proceeds to show a sample of this tool, pointing out each of its components. The TOS has 2 main parts: the administrative and the technical part. The administrative section includes aspects like the school's name, the teacher's name, the type of test, the assigned percentage, and the preliminary number of points, among others. The technical part focuses on the objectives and the content covered, the time spent on each objective, and the possible selection of items, which, in private schools, might include some other types of items like true or false, close, paraphrasing, and essay, among others. After all of Colin's explanations, Angela is now eager to construct her first TOS. So in the next video, Colin will move on to explain the steps to properly construct one of these tools. See you soon!